Okay, so it's December 24th. That means I'm going to share my list of 10 unconventional holiday movies for you guys. I do have 2 honorable mentions, and that's not because I don't think that they shouldn't have made this list. I just think that they may be a little too on point to really count towards that list. So first up, we have the original Gremlins, which obviously in every sense of the way, this is a Christmas movie. Whatever you want to, if you want to argue that, that's fine. Gremlins 2 is also fantastic, although I don't think it technically takes place during Christmas, so that doesn't count. Next up, it's a Christmas movie. That's all that needs to be said. Okay. So let's get started. I've got a top 10 here of movies that some of these people would consider like Christmas movies. Some of them people would be like, why do you have this on the list? So at number 10, we're doing Edward Scissorhands. And while this takes place over an extended period of time, it's not just Christmas time. There is Christmas stuff in it. Also, if anybody's looking for a good present, this full screen edition DVD, yeah, I need to upgrade this badly. I didn't even realize that that's what this was until just now, so gotta fix that. Next up is a Douglas Sirk movie, All That Heaven Allows. This is like a Technicolor, just, it's beautiful movie. Absolutely beautiful. It deals with some heavy themes, but I would definitely put this into the non-traditional Christmas movie category. Then we've got Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, and Fred MacMurray in The Apartment. If you haven't seen this movie, I cannot personally recommend it enough. It's funny, it's heartfelt, it's pretty straightforward, but just a great movie all around. And this one I didn't even think of until I was kind of researching / Googling some of these, because I was like, oh, this doesn't have anything to do, but it does. So coming in at 10, 9, 8, number 7, we have Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in Catch Me If You Can. And this steelbook, I love this design, this like pop art, just very simplistic design, but gorgeous steelbook. Next up, and I think I did this on my Thanksgiving list. I didn't do that here. I did that over on the other platform, but this is definitely more of a holiday Christmas movie than it is a Thanksgiving movie. Although I needed it to go on that list because at the time the strike was still going on, and I needed some independent movies. So we have Carol with Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara, and this movie, man, if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. This is super heartfelt. Like it's got some emotions to it. It'll cover pretty much the entire gauntlet, but Carol's a fantastic film. And we're into the 1, 2, 3, 4 top 5. So this one is probably the most non-traditional of the list, I would say. And I need a different copy of it. Like, I'm okay with this, but I'm not a huge fan of these. So in this 2-film collection, we've got Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2047, but Blade Runner 2047 is the non-traditional Christmas movie addition to this list. So I should definitely be getting these upgraded. I don't know if they both have standalone 4Ks. I'm sure they do. But Blade Runner 2049, did I say 2047? 2049. There's going to be people in the comment section typing away before they get a chance, but I'm one of those rare people who I think that this was better than this. I still like this, but I loved this. So, in the holiday spirit, next up we have The Shining. And yeah, I mean, you don't get much more holiday, festive, happy than The Shining. All sorts of snow. Come on, it's a Christmas movie. Like, that's my favorite part. The whatever I used to categorize these was very little. Like, they have to have a Christmas time winter theme, and that was about it. So that's why I was able to go a little bit off. And there were other ones that I didn't add on here, but these were just some of my favorites that I have in my collection. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to show these off. Next up, we're into the top 3. All 3 of these films I love for different reasons. Number 3 is the first movie that I walked out of the movie theater after watching the movie, and I watched it with 2 friends of mine, and I looked over at them and I said, that has one of the best scores I've ever heard in a movie. Traditionally, scores, they're part of me, and they affect the film watching experience, and I understand how important they are. But generally speaking, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the scores of a movie. But man, when I walked out of this movie, that score stuck with me. Like, to this day, this is one of the most impactful scores I've ever heard in a movie. We're down to our top 2. Coming in number 2, we have Hook. Yes, Hook. Yes, it's a Christmas movie, holiday movie, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, there's a lot of holiday themes to it. They're going to the house for the holidays. It snows. It counts. And that's all I'm looking for, is it counts. I wanted to pick movies that not everyone else was going to think of, or that just came to mind, that were just 100% about the holidays. So Hook's fantastic. Last but certainly not least, while I don't think it's the most edgy pick here, it's probably one of the most visually remarkable holiday films. And the set design, the props, the whole thing just make it beautiful. And that is Batman Returns. Again, a set that I probably need to upgrade to 4K. I would love those steelbooks, man. Anyways, Batman Returns is absolutely beautiful, and when it comes to that holiday Christmas vibe, it gives it off so well. Like I said, the snow constantly throughout, the penguins props through. Oh man. Anyways, that's my top 10. What did I miss out on? Because I know a lot of the movies that I missed out on. After making my list, I did a little research, and there was one that I swapped out. But I'm curious what you guys think that I missed out on. And as always, please, if you guys would do the like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, that whole thing. It's not that I necessarily care about the likes, but the more of those I have, the more this gets pushed out to other people. The more they get to see it, the more they like, subscribe, follow, etc. And the more YouTube pushes out my video to more people. And that's the ultimate goal. I want people to see this so I can keep making content over here, because I kind of stopped for a while, but I want to get back on a regular basis. So at this point, I'm doing every Sunday at 5 p.m. I'm trying to post a new video, and then I'll go from there to see how it evolves after that point. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day, no matter what day you watch this, whether it's on the 24th or down the road later on. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for following me along on this journey.